It's quiet now, the lights are low. I replay what I used to know. Your voice is blurred, your face a dream. We were never what we seemed. You told me love would never fade, but promises like ours decay. I try to hold the sun too long. Now I'm burning in your song. I paint the truth with softer lines, pretend the hurt was all by design. Maybe we were better in my head, a story I rewrote instead, a movie scene that never ends, where I don't lose, where we pretend the lines you said I still replay. They sound much kinder that way. Maybe we were better in my head. I walk through rooms you used to fill. The air is heavy, the world stands still. Every echo pulls me near, but your voice is what I fear. It's easier to love the dream than wake and see what could have been. Maybe we were better in my head, a story I rewrote instead, a movie scene that never ends, where I don't lose, where we pretend the lines you said I still replay. They sound much kinder that way. Maybe we were better in my head. I still see us in the glow of places only dreamers go. I still reach out, I still believe in a version you never leave. Maybe we were better in my head, a truth that's better left unsaid, a spark that lived but never spread, a dream that's warm though love is dead. The lines you said I still replay. They sound much softer that way. Maybe we were better in my head. The light falls slow. I close my eyes and keep our ghosts beneath the sky. If I forget what love had meant, I'll just remember the pretend. When the night feels cold and hollow, and the stars refuse to shine, I can feel the weight of sorrow echo softly through my mind. Oh, I'm lost inside this memory, fading slowly like a dream. All that's left are shades of feeling. once made me believe. Every breath reminds me gently of the love I used to know. In the silence, it still haunts me. In the places I can't go. Of who I used to be. Goodbye, my yesterday. It's late again, the lights are low. Coffee cold, my thoughts still glow. Echoes drift from our old song, playing soft but not for long. You were sunlight on my skin, now your shadow's sinking in. Every frame begins to blur. Still sounds like you. Time dissolves like rain on glass. I try to hold, but it won't last. I'm fading in your memory, just a ghost of what we used to be. Soft as whispers through the rain. I'm just pixels lost and slow in a dream you'll never know. clouds growing in the air, where your laughter used to care. The roses bloom but lose their hue. They grow in shades of missing you. The morning light paints empty walls. Your voice still dances down the halls. A photograph I can't erase still smiles with your forgotten face. The garden hums a quiet tune where I once waited under the moon. Now I'm living with the ghosts in my garden, where your footsteps used to fall. Every whisper feels like pardon, every shadow knows it all. The petals drop like broken art, each one shaped like my shattered heart. I'm still living with the ghost in my garden. I tried to write your name in rain, but the sky just wept, it felt the same. The earth remembers where we stood. It grows where pain is understood. The stars lean down but never speak. I'm too fragile, I'm too weak. Now I'm living with the ghosts in my garden, where your footsteps used to fall. Every whisper feels like pardon, every shadow knows it all. The petals drop like broken art, each one shaped like my shattered heart. I'm still living with the ghosts in my garden. Maybe love was never meant to stay, just a storm that knew my name. Maybe lost is love that strayed and came back different, but the same. If I close my eyes, you bloom again between the cracks of where I've been. But morning comes and you are gone. The ghost remains, the love lives on. Now I'm living with the ghosts in my garden. They sing the songs we used to start. Every whisper still feels pardon, but it doesn't heal my heart. The petals fall, the night departs, but your name still beats beneath the stars. I'm forever with the ghost in my garden. And when the season turns to blue, I'll still plant my dreams of you. In every tear, in every part, the ghosts still bloom within my heart. The sky is crying on my window pane. I trace your name, it fades again. Letters scattered restore. You said forever in your sleep, but promises are hard to keep. The echo of your last goodbye still trembles somewhere in my mind. Every tear feels like a song that I've been humming all along. I'm still writing you in empty lines, in every shadow that I find. Your ghost is soft, but it remains like lost letters in the rain. I whisper love, but it's too late. The ink runs down, it starts to fade, and all that's left is this refrain. Lost letters in the I hear your voice through static air, a broken call, but you're not there. The city lights don't feel the same. They flicker softly with your name. Every heartbeat pulls me near, but you're a sound I can't quite hear. I'm still writing you in empty lines, in every shadow that I find. Your ghost is soft, but it remains like lost letters in the rain. I whisper love, but it's too late. The ink runs down, it starts to fade, and all that's left is this refrain. Lost letters in the rain. Maybe love is meant to break, a fragile song that hearts create. Maybe time will heal the pain, but I still stand here in the rain. I'm still writing you an empty line, and every heartbeat I rewind. Your ghost is soft, but it remains like lost letters in the rain. I whisper love, but it's too late. The ink runs down, it starts to fade, and all that's left is this refrain. Lost letters in the rain. If you could read what's left inside, you know how hard I tried, but pages washed away in vain. Lost letters in the rain. Glass sky, silver lights, dreams we built from borrowed highs. You wore a smile like karma then, but every throne must break again. You carved your name into the sun. Promised forever, promised one. But gold turns cold when truth appears. You built a kingdom out of tears. Every secret, every vow, you can't hide from the mirror now. Paper crown empire falling from grace. Every empire burns in its own blaze. You wore your power like a chain, but survived your paper highs. The empire's gone, but I remain a queen reborn through pain. The city hums beneath the moon. I trace your name, it fades too soon. A single star begins to glow. You're the light I used to know. You left your shadow on my skin, a quiet ache, a place you've been. Every whisper feels the same, echoes dressed in your name. The night remembers every word, every promise that I heard. You're my permanent halo, a light I can't let go. You shine in the dark and the cold. Even when the story's old, I still feel in the afterglow. You're my permanent halo. The rain still writes you on my glass, a fleeting dream that couldn't last. Your laughter lies between the lines of songs I hum when I unwind. I see your face in every flame. The fire still whispers your name. You're my permanent halo, a light I can't let go. You shine in the dark and the cold. Even when the story's old, I still feel in the afterglow. You're my permanent halo. Maybe love was meant to stay unseen, a fragile truth between the dreams. I reach for you, but touch the sky. You live in every lullaby. You're my permanent halo, a glow the night can't overthrow. Even when I lose control, you burn beneath my broken soul. I still feel in the afterglow. You're my permanent halo. The stars will fade, the light will bend, but you'll remain my constant end. And though you're gone, I still know you're my permanent halo. I found your sweater in July, still smells like rain and long goodbyes. The moon was full, I felt it too, breaking quietly in two. You used to write me every day, where our shadows used to meet. I'm holding on to pieces of the moon to light the space you left too soon. I'm dancing slow with ghosts and tunes, still loving you in borrowed rooms. Maybe time will pull me through, but I'm still stuck in shades of you. I'm holding on to pieces of the moon. You're somewhere far I can't define, but I see your glow in every sign. The stars don't talk, but they align every time your name meets mine. I close my eyes and taste the air, pretend your heart beats still there. I'm holding on to pieces of the moon to light the space you left too soon. I'm dancing slow with ghosts and tunes, still loving you in borrowed rooms. Maybe time will pull me through, but I'm still stuck in shades of you. I'm holding on to pieces of the moon. Maybe healing's not a line, but a circle over time. I keep waiting, half awake, for your memory to break. I'm holding on to pieces of the moon to find my way back home to you. The night still hums the same old tune. I'm holding on to pieces of the moon. Pieces of the moon. Pieces of you. City hum beneath our feet. The stars feel closer when we speak. You light a match, the smoke curls high. Your shadow flickers, then it dies. We laugh about the stupid things, like broken hearts and faded dreams. But there's a tremor in your smile, a truth that's hiding all the while. If I say it now, will you stay or run? The night feels endless, or maybe done. Bruce is my rooftop confession, underneath the neon tension. I've been loving you in secret skies, where silence tells no lies. So if it breaks us, let it break. If it hurts, it's worth the ache. This is my rooftop confession. Your eyes are stars I can't unread. Every glance a quiet plead. You look away, you always do. But the city still whispers the truth. Every word feels paper thin, but I can't hold it all within. This is my rooftop confession, underneath the neon tension. wait for years. You close your eyes, the lights blur gold. A story ends, one unfolds. This is my rooftop confession, my last and sweetest obsession. I've been loving you from miles away, but I can't hide another day. If it's the end, then let it be. At least tonight you'll know it's me. This is my rooftop confession. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, counting what we couldn't make. Above it all, I leave the truth to echo back to you. Drifting through the velvet dark, I send a signal from my heart. Your name's a code I can't decode. Lost between the stars we wrote. We built a world of silver skies, orbiting truth and quiet lies. You fade away, but still remain a gravity I can't contain. Every time I try to breathe, I hear your voice inside the breeze. Satellite heartbeat, can you hear me call? I'm spinning through your endless fall. Out here where the silence sleeps, you're the pulse the darkness keeps. Satellite heartbeat, I'm still alive, caught in your orbit, lost in time. No matter how far you go, I'll follow your signals glow. The stars will play our last refrain, a melody inside my veins. You're static now, but still I try to trace you across the sky. Every echo feels like proof that somewhere you're still moving too. Satellite heartbeat, can you hear me call? I'm spinning through your endless fall. Out here where the silence sleeps, you're the pulse the darkness keeps. Satellite heartbeat, I'm still alive, caught in your orbit, lost in time. No matter how far you go, I'll follow your signals glow. Between the planets, through the haze, your light keeps cutting through the waves. And though our worlds will never quiet hum across the line. I wait for your voice one more time. The signal fades, the night turns cold. I'm listening to what we left untold. We built our love on radio waves. Now it drifts through static haze. Every word that I can't hear feels like a ghost you left right here. The distance hums a broken tune. I swear I still hear you in the room. Static between stations, whispering confessions. Your voice, it flickers in my veins, lost in all the interference and pain. Static between stations keeps me in suspension. I reach for you through fading sound, but silence always pulls me down. I scroll through channels in my mind, every memory out of time. Your laugh, your words, they start to blend. I don't know where you start or end. The night repeats our favorite song, but something in the rhythms wrong. Static between stations, whispering confessions. Your voice, it flickers in my veins, lost in all the interference and pain. Static between stations keeps me in suspension. I reach for you through fading sound, but silence always pulls me down. Maybe love's just a frequency that dies when hearts lose energy. I tune to find your melody, but you fade away so endlessly. Static between stations, broken conversations. You're the song I can't replay, the signal lost along the way. Static between stations, my last salvation. I call your name, but it won't stay. The static takes you far away. If you can hear me through the noise, please remember my voice. Because even when you're gone from view, the static still sounds like you. You say the words, I know the tone. It's that quiet way you let me go. I laugh it off, pretend it's fine. Hide the cracks between the lines. We dance in circles, close but gone. I feel the silence linger on. You smile like love's still in the room, but I can feel the coming gloom. We're breaking slow, we both can see, but I keep lying just to breathe. So I sugarcoat the truth, just the ending up in bloom. Say it's just a phase we'll pull through, and we both know we're through. I taste the sweetness on my tongue, but it burns before it's sung. Still I sugarcoat the truth, just to keep a piece of you. Feels colder every night, but I keep chasing faded light. You're miles away inside your eyes, but I can't stand another goodbye. Every word's a sugar line to cover up the slow decline. To keep a piece of you. If I spoke the honest sound, would you stay or break me down? I'd rather choke on candy lies than face the ache inside your eyes. So I sugarcoat the truth, wrap the pain in something smooth, pretend the bitter's just perfume. While I'm dying next to you, the taste is fading, but I try to sweeten every last goodbye. So I sugarcoat the truth, because I can't let go of you. You say the words, I play my part. Another lie to save my heart. The sweetest things we never do are all I have of you. Velvet skies and blurred goodbyes. We fall apart and then collide. Your touch is light, your voice is smoke. A promise made before it broke. You pull me close, I taste the light. It feels too real to question why. The city hums beneath our skin. We're burning out before we begin. We never learn, we never slow. Just chasing sparks we can't control. It's a temporary high, a moment dressed in alibi. We're strangers under neon skies, but you make it feel like life. So let me drown inside your eyes just one more time before goodbye. It's a temporary high, a love that never tries. You talk in whispers, soft and low. into your eyes, even if it's all a lie. It's a temporary high, but God, it feels alive. Velvet skies and blurred goodbyes. You fade and I don't ask why. It's temporary high until we both run dry. The stars are silent tonight. Even the moon looks away. I kept your coat by the window still, where your laughter used to spill. Every night feels just the same, a shadow calling out your name. The air is heavy with what we lost. Love turned to dust, hearts at a cost. And every dream that used to bloom now fades inside this quiet room. I trace the echoes in my skin, trying to remember where you've been, but the light has learned to dim. When the moon forgets to shine for me, that's when I'll finally see that love was just a borrowed light that never meant to stay the night. I still reach out to empty skies with tears that never dry. When the moon forgets to shine for me, I'll stop asking why. I found your letters in a drawer, words that don't mean much anymore. Still I read them just to feel something I can't believe was real. The clock keeps whispering through the hall, your name the softest of them all. And though I know I'm moving on, the silence tells me you're not gone. Each memory burns a quiet flame, but I can't remember who to blame for love that never came again. When the moon forgets to shine for me, that's when I'll finally see that even stars can lose their way and hearts forget what they meant to say. Yeah, I still reach out to broken skies, counting all our last goodbyes. When the moon forgets to shine for me, I'll stop asking why. Maybe I was born to chase every shadow of your face. Maybe love was never kind, only gentle for a time. If the night could sing my pain, would it whisper back your name, or just fade into the gray? Oh, the moon, it's too quiet without you. When the moon forgets to shine for me, let the darkness set me free. I'll walk beneath the empty sky, where love no longer lies. And if forever means alone, then I learn to stand on my own. When the moon forgets to shine for me, I'll finally let you go. Good night, my love. Fade with the moon. heard your footsteps in my dream. You turned around, but you didn't see me. The air was cold, the room was wide, and love was something we both denied. The coffee's cold, your cup's still there, your jacket's hanging by the chair. I talk to ghosts that wear your name, pretend it doesn't sound the same. Every word we left unsaid keeps repeating in my head. Now I'm lost in the silence between our hearts, where the echoes live and the light departs. Every I love you torn apart still beats in the silence between our hearts. I can't reach you though you're close, 1,000 miles inside my soul. I'm still trapped in the silence between our hearts. Your song still plays, but off the key. It's half a melody haunting me. The stars look down, they never fade. They shined for love we couldn't save. But time won't stop, it only hides all the things we left behind. Now I'm lost in the silence between our hearts, where the echoes live and the light departs. Every I love you torn apart still beats in the silence between our hearts. I can't reach you though you're close, 1,000 miles inside my soul. I'm still trapped in the silence between our hearts. Maybe love was meant to break, so we could learn what hearts can take. Maybe pain's the only proof that what we had was something Now I'm lost in the silence between our hearts, where the echoes live and the light departs. Every I love you torn apart still beats in the silence between our hearts. I still feel you in the dark, I still feel you in every spark. I'm still trapped in the silence between our hearts. And when the night forgets your name, I'll still whisper it just the same. 'Cause even silence plays its part between our hearts. It's the quiet that hurts the most. Between each drop, I hear your ghost. I still wait by the window pane, tracing your name in the glass again. Every heartbeat feels the same. You said time would heal the ache, but time just learns how much I break. Every tear's a memory that falls in the silence between it all. And I can't stop listening for the sound of you returning. In the silence between raindrops, I still hear your voice call through the echoes and the teardrops. I still feel it all. If love was never meant to stay, why does it haunt me every day? In the silence between raindrops, you never went I replay the night you said goodbye. Your shadow still walks through my mind. Empty streets hum your melody, like the world forgot how to breathe with me. Every drop that hits the ground is the sound of what I found. In the silence between raindrops, I still hear your voice call through the echoes and the teardrops. I still feel it all. If love was never meant to stay, why does it haunt me every day? In the silence between raindrops, you never went away. Maybe someday I'll find the sun when this storm inside is done. But tonight I let it fall. Let the rain confess it In the silence between raindrops, you're the voice I can't erase. Every drop that finds my skin feels like your last embrace. If goodbye means learning pain, then I'll stand here in the rain. In the silence between raindrops, I'll whisper your name again. It's the quiet that remembers when the heart forgets to speak. The clock kept ticking, but I stayed still. The seasons change against my will. The world moved on, the lights grew dim, and I forgot who I had been. I watched the rain blur out the glass, counting memories that couldn't last. Every plan we made fell through, but I still built my days around you. They say the world keeps spinning fast, but I was trapped inside the past. standing there while life kept running everywhere. The laughter came but never stayed. The color washed to shades of gray. I reached for hope, it slipped away. Another endless yesterday. It was the year I stayed still, when time forgot me on the hill. The sunsets faded, the nights grew long, but your shadow kept me holding on. Every breath was quiet ache, every dream a small heartbreak. It was the year I stayed still. And somewhere out beyond my pain, the stars were learning to shine again. But I was scared to start anew, because moving on meant losing you. It was the year I stayed still, but I remember how it feels to hold a ghost, to chase the past, to wish for something that won't last. But maybe stillness made me see that love's the cost of memory. It was the year I stayed still. The clock keeps ticking, now so will I. Beneath the same and endless sky, I'll move again, I always will. But I'll remember the year I stayed still. The city breathes beneath the haze. I'm wide awake, lost in your gaze. Even though you're miles away, your ghost still calls my name. I drive past all the places we knew. Every street still smells like you. Headlights blur like tears in my eyes as our memories pass me by. Every song on the radio feels like a voice I used to know. Under 2 a.m. city lights, I'm chasing what we left behind. Your shadow's dancing in my mind, flickers once then says goodbye. Every heartbeat feels like sin. I'm caught between was and when. Under 2 a.m. city lights, I'll lose you over again. The skyline hums, it knows our tune. We burn too bright, we burn too soon. Every echo pulls me near, but the silence screams you're not here. If I close my eyes, I see your face, reflected in this empty place. Under 2 a.m. city lights, I'm chasing what we left behind. Your shadow's dancing in my mind, flickers once then says goodbye. Maybe love was never meant to stay, just a ghost that fades with day. I keep reaching for the spark, but it vanishes in the dark. The sky is quiet, the stars don't speak. My heart's been heavy for a week. The photographs don't look the same since the light forgot my name. You were the fire I used to hold. Now I'm just ashes growing cold. Every echo, every sigh feels like your ghost passing by. I reach for you in every dream, but nothing's ever what it seems. When the light forgets my name, will you still remember me the same? When the night hides what I feel, will my heart still know it's real? I'm fading slow, I can't explain. When the light forgets my name, your coat still hangs behind the door. I can't throw it out, not anymore. Every silence feels like sound of all the love we never found. Your voice is soft in winter rain. It calls then disappears again. When the light forgets my name, will you still remember me the same? When the night hides what I feel, will my heart still know what's real? I'm fading slow, I can't explain. When the light forgets my name. Maybe love's not meant to stay, maybe pain just fades away. But in the dark I hear you call, and I still give you all. When the light forgets my name, I'll still whisper yours again. In the quiet, in the rain, you're the spark that still remains. I'm fading slow, but not in vain. When the light forgets my name. night forgets my name. The city sleeps, I'm wide awake. The echoes ache with every breath I take. The sky is heavy, full of gray, like all the words I couldn't say. I keep your letters in a drawer. They don't mean much, not anymore. But sometimes when the thunder falls, I swear I hear you through the walls. I light a candle, close my eyes and see our love in passing skies. Tell me where the stars go when it rains. Do they hide the way I hide my pain? Do they fall like me in quiet shame, burning bright before they fade? I still whisper your name in the dark, still trace the shape of where you are. Tell me where the stars go